Yo guys, what's going on? Tyrant and Pax here, and we are going to be looking at the new Street Fighter 5 mechanic, VShift, and how it's going to impact the game and how we feel, you know, how it's going to work. We're going to look at the footage that we have so far of VShift, and we're going to try and break it down for you guys, what it means, and, you know, what to expect for when the update drops on the 22nd of February.
For me, already, just from watching it first time round, command grab characters look like they've been nerfed.
We're going to get into it a bit more, but honestly, my first impressions upon seeing this, I thought, man, this looks insanely broken. That's busted. That's actually broken. I thought this looks so broken. So the first time we got to see VShift was actually, they did it really well. They segued well from the Dan section into the VShift segment. They finished the Dan match with a VShift exchange. So you can see there, he used it in the corner. I noticed that when I first watched this on my stream, I noticed that something was up there with that.
I need a proper breakdown because I feel like I don't get it entirely. So I want to really follow and see what I can pick from it as well.
Let's have a look here. So they did explain it to us on the video here, which was really cool. So it's basically, the easiest way to describe this is it's an invincible backdash with kind of like a parry mechanic added into it.
One of my issues already with this mechanic is it looks like it's considered a block or a hit even when they do it. So that's why his whirlwind came out, right?
Yeah.
But I think that's quite broken because a safe string like just a crouch melee kick fireball is now terrible.
So let's get into it, what VShift is and what it can mean. So it's only usable on the ground. You cannot use this airborne or any other way. You cannot do this whilst you're in block stun, hit stun, anything else. You have to just be in neutral, not performing an action. It costs 1 bar of V meter. So same as a V reversal, it costs 1 bar of your V gauge. This slowdown effect that you see here on the first example they show, that only triggers
when it's a parry, when it's used like a parry, right?
That's right, when it's like absorbed a physical hit or a projectile. Okay, it looks like it's fully invincible, but it only triggers the slowdown upon a successful, like, let's say, parry, because this will not work on a throw. If you do trigger that slowdown effect, you have two choices, right? You can either wait to just try and get a punish afterwards. Don't forget it's a backdash though, so certain situations it might be difficult to get a full punish. Or you can use VShift break. Which looks like it's a fully invincible advancing move.
But this is my point. He just done a crouch melee kick fireball.
I know.
If this does damage and not great damage, I'm actually pissed.
I think there's no, like, if this does actual damage and it can kill, then this is extremely broken. But I think it's going to be like a V reversal, honestly.
It has to do great damage.
Do great life.
It doesn't look like there's any Oki at all, but that's annoying, man. That's a crouch melee kick fireball.
Not only on the slowdown effect is it possible to get like a punish, potentially, you also get half a V gauge back. So if you trigger the slowdown, you get half a bar back for free, as you just saw.
What's the incentive? The incentive is to... So they don't want you to always choose damage. Sometimes it's choose resources or something like that.
Yeah. And it looks like, you know, if you're successful in your read, you know, you get rewarded for that.
Okay. What's the incentive to use VShift break?
Basically, I think VShift break will be useful when you use the VShift that's successful, but you're not in range to punish him in any way. We don't even know if VShift is fully invincible from frame 1 yet. We don't know. We don't know when the parry kicks in. We don't know, you know, if it's second frame, third frame, whatever. We don't know any of that yet. You know, we just talk about what we know right now from the video that they showed and what we've seen. So here's a situation that I feel like we need to break down that will explain this very well. Okay, so here's a classic situation from Ryu, right? Goes for the plus frames, right? This is a classic frame trap from Ryu. Crouch medium punch on block, stand medium punch into fireball, right? As a normal frame trap for Ryu. Between the crouch medium punch and the stand medium punch, Rashid used VShift, okay? Now, because the Ryu player buffered into a fireball, the way this works is kind of like armor. It will absorb it, you'll get the slowdown, and that Ryu player, his fireball's still going to come out from him. This is where you're very vulnerable, right? This is an example they showed just to show it off that it can hit limbs and stuff. But I honestly think this is going to be like the worst way to use this mechanic.
Yeah, because
look,
what does it get you?
Then what? Yeah, you technically spend half a bar to do that, right? So it's not too bad.
How do you input this?
alternating medium and heavies. So medium kick and heavy punch. So look, this example, yeah.
That's dumb. This is dumb, bro. There's no recovery, and he does C8.
I honestly feel like from there, for some characters, you might even be able to jump over and get a punish.
But look, the boom is not even out yet.
I know, and you're like,
and then he does C8.
Yeah. This is where it's so nuts, because block strings that you've been drilling into your muscle memory for the past four years, yeah. Now, almost all of them are unsafe. So this mechanic, why is this useful? I think this is going to change how the game is played entirely. I feel like this is going to be super beneficial to characters that already did well in neutral.
Do you know why they're important as well? Because when Colleen does cancel us a few times, but these characters don't really cancel.
Yeah.
They confirm. Everything they do is just to confirm. So
yeah.
Karen just does crouch melee kick and confirms it. So the VShift is not going to do anything to her. Bad Karens tend to cancel into like Orochi and stuff. Good Karens do not, like Punk, he just doesn't. He doesn't cancel unless it hits.
Yeah.
So it's not really going to affect her, and then she has access to it. So that's it. And Chun-Li's another character like that.
Yeah.
Colleen's another character like that. Bison is another one like that. You know what I mean?
I think late cancelling moves is going to be super important right now, because
it all confirms. All those confirmed stuff is really ridiculous.
This guy cancelled early. If that was a late cancel, that boom wasn't coming out.
Yeah.
You know?
So he cancelled like normal.
Yeah. But for example, like Colleen hard punch, Bison hard punch, Karen hard punch, all these moves that can be cancelled so late, you know, you're going to be using those a lot more once you see your opponent has V gauge now, and you could potentially bait this out and make your opponent waste their V gauge. You know.
Yeah.
This moves the game even more away from like set play examples.
And
all that
literally neutral base now.
All that Mika stuff in the corner, kind of irrelevant now.
Yeah, I'm V-shifting. I don't care. I literally don't care what you do. I'm doing V-shift, and unless V-shift break is really, really minus, I'm just gonna do V-shift.
Yeah, I agree.
But what you're not gonna do is grab me. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
I'm not getting command grabbed.
With this mechanic, Capcom, I feel like they listen to the players. Like we've been screaming out for a new defensive mechanic for so long for this game. I've wanted an invincible backdash since season 1. And this is like a blend of a few things. It's kind of like a Street Fighter 4 focus backdash with a possible, punish follow-ups, you know?
Yeah, kind of, yeah.
So guys, that's what we know so far about VShift. We're going to be doing some more videos once that drops out. So
in-depth analysis and breakdown and see what we can find out, man.
That's right. We'll see what we can find out for it, guys, and we'll put some content together. But that's our little preview of what VShift is going to be like. It's been fun doing some more content, man. Like, we definitely need to get back on this on the regular thing.
Definitely. I'll just fit in the schedule for one day of frame advantage. I don't know if it can even be a weekend, maybe.
Yeah, man.
But, yeah, definitely.
Keep it locked in here on Frame Advantage for all your Street Fighter 5 Season 5 updates. We will be back very soon with some more content for Season 5. We're going to put up some Dan stuff. And, yeah, we'll see you in the next video, man. Anything else you want to say?
Bro, just stay tuned, man.
Yeah.
Stay tuned.
That's it. All right, guys, we're out of here. See you in the next video. Take care. Much love.
Take it easy. Peace.